Hi, Aquarius. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on with you and your person, okay? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? So I am going to start with an Amira's Love Oracle card to see what the theme is going to be for this reading, okay? Okay. So you got two cards. I think there was only one other sign that got two cards. So you have mature man and then you have money. Okay, let me say this with the mature man. Change it to woman if you're a guy watching, because I know I have some guys that watch my channel. So, you know, there's no gender in tarot. So when we pull a card, you know, do what you need to do to make it fit for you. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to clarify. I feel like with this mature man, this is somebody that's coming into your life. They don't have to be an older man like this, but they could be. I feel like this is just somebody who carries themselves in this energy, okay, or herself in this energy, okay. All right, mature man. All right. Money. Okay. So for the mature man card, like I said, this is somebody that I feel like is coming into your life. For a lot of you, this could represent the new person, the new love that we talk about all the time, Aquarius. And with this mature man, this is somebody that I get a lot of good vibes off of. This is somebody who I feel like is going to step into your life in some kind of way in order to help you. This is not someone who is trying to take from you. They're coming into your life to give to you, okay, whether it's a man or a woman, okay? So there could be something that you're focusing on when it comes to your passions, okay? And this person could be integral in helping you to get to where you're trying to go, okay? So the card we have to clarify is not enough. So this is talking about lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, and frustrations. And I feel like the reason why this card is coming up to clarify this card is that for some of you, this may be the energy you're sitting in after going through this situation with the TF, with the twin flame, as you have been, okay? And so this other person, the TF, may have, you know, chipped away at or tried to chip away at your self-confidence, okay? And so I feel like you're on the mend. You're trying to rebuild this confidence when this person comes into your life. And I feel like they're going to be someone who helps you to do this. That's going to help you to heal from what this other person did to you, okay? All right. So when it comes to money, I've told y'all this before. When you turn away from the twin flame and you go towards your passions, you go towards what it is you love, you are going to get rewarded. And I remember I told you one of those things is going to be new love, okay, which we have the mature man here that is clarifying. And I mean, yeah, that's clarifying. And then we also have the money card. So you're going to be coming into some type of money. It could be through your passions. It could be through another opportunity. This mature man, since it came together for some of you, I feel like this mature man may be someone who's going to come in to lift you up or to help you to get this money, okay? Because like I said, I have good feelings about this mature man card. I feel like they're coming in wanting to help you and not wanting anything in return. And I'm sure for a lot of you that may make you anxious because you're not used to having people in your life like this. But remember, I told you your life is going to change, Aquarius, because you are dancing to the beat of your own drum now. You're letting go of the things that no longer serve you. And so, like I said, spirit is going to start to reward you. All right. So you have to remember that these are things that you deserve. Okay. So the two clarification cards that fell for money, we have mirror. So this is talking about you and your person, the twin flame mirroring each other. Self-reflection, introspection, inner wound. So this is about you healing your inner wounds. Okay. It could be inner wounds that have to do with money. All right. And it could also have to do with inner wounds that have come with that last connection you were in. Okay. And then you also have to remember that I told you this before, that whatever you were going through in the connection with the twin flame, that was not the first time those issues or those triggers showed up for you. This has been something that's been a long time coming. It could have been something from childhood, something from, you know, some part of your formative years. It could have been a school situation. It could have been, you know, things that happen with your friends. It's going to be different for everyone because this is a collective reading. Okay. Then we've got the addiction card. So this is talking about, you know, codependency, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. So some of you may have some things that you're going to have to take a look at with the addictions. You could be codependent, okay, or have been in a lot of codependent relationships, or been in relationships where the person was codependent on you. Whatever this is, you're going to know what this is talking about, and Spirit is telling you that you need to take a look at this. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move to the tarot. It's for Aquarius Spirit. All right. This card, Spirit. Okay. Okay. So we have 4 cards that fell. All right. So we're going to start off with the overall energy. All right. The overall energy is the 5 of Wands. This can talk about conflict, inner and outer conflict. Okay. For a lot of you, this could represent the conflict that you've been going through with your twin flame. For others of you, it could be that, and also some internal things that you're going through. It could be that you started to doubt yourself. You know, you are lacking confidence because of what you went through with this other person. And like I told you, this person like tried their best. It was their intention to try to break you. And so I feel like for a lot of you, you are still trying to heal from what happened with this person, no matter how short your interaction was with this person. I feel like because of the love between the two of you and the fact that this was a divine connection, I feel like, you know, it got in. What they did kind of got to you in a way that it wouldn't have for anybody else. Okay. Then we've got the 9 of coins under here. This is about you establishing your independence, learning how to stand on your own 2 feet. Okay. So, you know, you are giving this person, this twin flame, a lot of you the middle finger, and you telling them, F you, I'm going on to find my pentacles, to focus on my coin, and I'm not worrying about you and your BS anymore. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Wands here. Okay. So this is going to be a passionate, fiery new beginning. Okay. For a lot of you, this could be like a passionate new, oh gosh, like career that you're going to start. For others of you, this could be love coming in, because we got some cards that's going to corroborate that in just a moment. All right. And then underneath this, we have the World. So you are ending a cycle. Okay. This is about you overcoming personal challenges, opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself. Okay. And so this is closing out this cycle with this twin and realizing that you deserve better than what they were trying to give, or what they were trying to do to you. Okay. All right. Because Spirit is saying with the Magician card, you have all the skills, tools, and abilities that you need to create the love and the life that you desire. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying this 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, please. Okay. Yeah. Hold on one moment. 5 of Wands. Okay. So for you, the card that fell is the trigger card. So like I said, this person, it was trigger city with this person. Okay. The two of you, you know, were triggering each other back and forth in this connection. Okay. And this is about you healing these triggers. That's what this 5 of Wands is about. The conflict, the internal conflict of you trying to figure out what these triggers are and heal them so you can move forward and stand in that 9 of Pentacles energy. Okay. With your person, the twin, spirituality. So this person is some kind of way focusing on some form of spirituality. This could be, you know, in the form of Spirit trying to guide this person in the right direction, because this person has been fighting the hell out of Spirit. Okay. Fighting the hell out of them, doing the opposite of everything they're being guided to do. Okay. And then we also have the love card. So this is about unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. So this is about you learning how to truly, Aquarius, love yourself and put yourself and your needs first. And then that is what is going to spark the unconditional love that's going to be coming from your new person. Like I said, that is represented by this mature man card. And then you got another card here that's talking about that as well. Okay. All right. So we've got 4 cards that fell. We have the Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy. So you may have Scorpio placements, or your person may have. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. We have the 5 of Swords, and then we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so this is the soulmate card. This is spirit saying that, you know, your soulmate, your new person is about to come into your life. So it is imperative. It will behoove you to make sure you work on loving yourself and work on this unconditional love for yourself, because you're only going to get from the other person what you're able to give to yourself. Okay. That's why I'm always like loving the hell out of me. Okay. And then remember, I told you, once you love yourself like this, it makes you more discerning and you're quicker to call out people and situations and things that are not serving you. Okay. All right. So you had a past life with this new person that's coming in. For some of you, it could be somebody that you knew in the past, and maybe it wasn't a romantic thing, but now it's going to become one. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be different for everyone. So we're going to clarify these 4 cards. Queen of Cups. Okay. The Chariot. Okay. 5 of Swords. Okay. 6 of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups. Chariot. 5 of Swords. Okay. And then the 6 of Cups. Okay. One more time. Okay. 7 of Cups. And the Chariot. 5 of Swords. Okay. All right, here we go. So when it comes to this Queen of Cups card, okay, this is Scorpio energy. This is about you opening yourself up, opening your heart up to love, okay? Because the Queen of Cups is somebody that's very psychic, very intuitive, and she's very in touch with her emotions, just like her counterpart, the King of Cups, okay? So this is about you opening up. And, you know, even though what happened between you and this person wasn't ideal, it wasn't at all what you wanted or what you deserved, I feel like you are starting to understand the energy you need to sit in order to pull out, you know, what it is you need to manifest, or you're trying to manifest in the 3D. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to you, there is karma here. So it's talking about paying off karmic debts owed from the past life and the present life. So that's what was going on in this situation. That's why you kind of got drugged by this person, but don't feel bad. Don't feel no type of way, because we all got drugged by our TF. Okay. It was what was supposed to happen for you to understand who you are and what it is you truly deserve. Okay. Then we've got the guilt wounds card from your person. So this person is feeling guilty. Your twin is feeling guilty about what the fuck they did to you. Okay. And like I said, anybody with a conscience would feel guilty doing the things that they did. Because like I told you, this person had an intention of trying to break you down. Okay. So this is talking about them feeling sorry, using guilt to manipulate, being afraid to set boundaries. Like I said, this person has massive self-worth issues, and they really only care about getting their needs met. Okay. They may have all the feelings in the world for you, but them and their needs come first. Okay. Then we've got the Snake. So it's talking about competition and enemy. And then look at the second line. It says the other woman. All right. Look over your shoulder. So with this person, you want to always be vigilant about what's going on. That's why in a lot of these reads, I repeat, you know, Spirit is repeating what was said in some of the other reads, because you need to be hyper vigilant about this person, because I'm telling you, they're gonna come back. Okay. Because they want to get their needs met. They want to get their, you know, their wick wet, or vice versa. Okay. You know, the D or the P. It's about a sexual thing. Okay. About them getting, because I feel like for some of you, you did not sleep with this person, and because of that, they're now trying to come back to see, because you were, like I said, you were supposed to be a notch on their belt, and they didn't get it. And so now they're going to be trying to come back for a do-over, to try to see if they can try to charm you or manipulate you into laying down in the bed and giving them what they want. Okay. But like I said, I could put the warning out there, but it's up to you. You have to decide whether or not you're going to listen to what's being told, you know, what's being told to you. Okay. All right. 1 second. Okay, second card we've got is the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. Okay, this is about you moving forward. It's about you learning how to balance yourself out with the light and the dark sides of your personality. It's overcoming obstacles, and I feel like that's what you're doing. You should pat yourself on the back, Aquarius. Be proud, okay? You are moving on. You are moving into your season where you're going to get the things that you both desire and deserve, okay? So we've got two cards that fell for you. The first one is nurture. Spirit is telling you to nurture yourself, nurture your projects, nurture the things that are important to you. And then we've got signs. I've told y'all about this card before if it's shown up in your reading, okay? Because look at what it's saying. I feel like this is a sign and a message from your soulmate, because look at what it says in the neon. It says, and I said, I love you. Remember, I told you this person is going to come in and they're going to be all about you. They're going to want to please you, want to match your energy when it comes to this connection, okay? I'm not saying that this person is, 100% perfect, because everybody's got their own issues they have to deal with, but this is somebody who has only good intentions when it comes to you, all right? They want to lift you up rather than drag you down like this other person, okay? So we've got your person, your twin flame, learning to be independent, learning to stand on their own 2 feet, because this is a dependent person. They're dependent on other people for their attention and for, what they can get out of them, okay? And then we've got the dragonfly. This says lighthearted and adapting or adaptable, finding out, change, things coming to light, and healing. So you are working on healing yourself with this situation. Spirit is saying that there may have been some things that have come to the forefront that you may have recently found out about this person, because like I told you, your person is a liar. All they do is lie. They try to paint this picture of puppy dogs and rainbows and unicorns when their life is nothing but the opposite of that, okay? And they're trying to get you to believe whatever, picture they want to paint, because they're trying to get their needs met, whatever it is. Like I said, attention. For some of you, it is sex. I feel like for a lot of you, it's sex, because even if you've had relations with this person before, this person is coming back for another do-over. So you got to think about that, and you have to take care of yourselves, okay, Aquarius, because this person, I told you, they out in the streets and they sleeping around with a whole bunch of people. You see the card here where it says the other woman. So they messing around with somebody else. So like I said, we're adults. At the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. But I'm telling you, if you decide you want to be with this person like that, you have to make sure you take precautions to protect yourself, okay? All right. So the next card we have is the Five of Swords here. So this is talking about, conflict. This can also speak of like competition, like the Five of Wands, because there's going to be more than one person competing for your attention. Because I told you, when this new person shows up, that's being signified by this mature male, this is like somebody that's going to treat you right, because this other motherfucker was immature as fuck. Look at the card. Look at this card that's on the top of my deck that I made. They are so immature. I see this every day. They are so immature. Okay. And then look what's under it. Red flag. They are very manipulative. Okay. So that's what they're trying to do. See, they tried to go towards somebody else, that other woman, but the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Okay. It wasn't greener. It wasn't what they thought it was going to be. And then for a lot of you, this person is a sex addict. Okay. So I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know, because like I said, I know you tired of being breadcrumbed. I know you tired of people taking advantage of you. Like I say, Aquarians, for some reason, just get drugged, and I hate that. I hate that. Okay, I'm not saying the other signs don't get drugged too, but some of the stories and the things that I've heard and the experiences and stuff like that, and my heart goes out to y'all, because you don't deserve that. I feel like y'all are such good people. Y'all know I love y'all, right? So it just hurts my feelings to hear that, to hear of all the things that you're going through. But like I said, Aquarius, you have to be vigilant, okay? And you have to just keep moving on and keep moving forward, because what you want is coming for you, okay? You have blessings that are coming. It may not seem like it right now. You may still be hurting and trying to get over what this person, tried to do to you. But you got to be in that energy. Like I told you, what I said, you not going to fucking break me. You may try. You may hurt my feelings, because I can't stop you from hurting my feelings. But you're not going to damn break me. And that's the energy you got to be in, okay? All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the next card, the card that we have for you, is confrontational. So I feel like this person, I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at their asses. Because I'm like, this confrontational card, because I'm like, they going to come and try to talk to you. Okay, but you gonna remember what it is I said. I feel like, okay, what it is that spirit is telling you. Okay, if this person is trying to manipulate you, I feel like you know, we trying to drive that point home so you can remember, because sometimes them feelings and that love will get to working on you, and you know, you'll be trying to let somebody in that you know damn well you shouldn't be letting them back in. So that's why we trying to drive this point home. But I feel like they're gonna try to come towards you, right? And want to fix. That's why this Five of Swords is here, because this person wants to win at all costs. I told you, you feel like to them you are like a notch on their belt, and they feel some kind of way that not only did you get away, but they didn't get what they wanted from you. For some of y'all, okay, and they're gonna come back and try to do it again, right? Look at the card. This is their card, the confidence card. They're gonna try to nut up or woman up or whatever you want to call it, ovary up, and try to come towards you, and you gonna rip their fucking head off. And it is much deserved, okay, with this confrontational card, because it's talking about you where you dealing with things in an aggressive way, hostile or argumentative. And this is normal, okay? This is normal because this person like really did a number on you, Aquarius, and you didn't fucking deserve it. And I feel like this is something that they deserve with this confrontational card. But like spirit, okay, this is from spirit, because spirit showed me this card all the time, and I'm like, spirit, I have forgiven my person and I have moved on from their shenanigans, but I'm like, why do they deserve compassion, right? Why do they deserve? Like I said, I'm all about giving people grace and forgiving them because it's beneficial to me to do that, right? Because I'm acting like them now, right? I'm in their energy. What's good for me? What is right for me? Let's do that, right? So I feel like, you know, with them, I could be questioning. I say, I'm going to be nice because you asking me to be nice. I'm going to do it out of respect for y'all. But I'm like, you know, when I was still sitting in the energy that y'all sitting in, this is the way I would have come out if he had come towards me, the way this person is going to try to come towards you. Because like I said, it's like these people are deluded and they're delusional, and they think that you're stupid. And I'm like, okay, Aquarius is an air sign. Aquarius is very intelligent. Aquarius is very in touch with what's going on. So why do you think that because you bucking up or you nutting up or whatever, that this is not going to happen to you? It's like, it's almost like you're supposed to automatically forgive what they've done to you. Like they have this thought process that they should be able to treat anybody any kind of way they want to, and you know, they should just be loved unconditionally no matter what. They should be loved unconditionally no matter what they do, and that's fucking garbage. Okay, all right, so then we've got, this is another card that fell out. Okay, invisible. This is your card. It's talking about feeling the need to be seen, feeling worthless and flawed, wanting to be feel valued, and always trying to prove your worth. Okay, this card comes up for me too. Okay, like I said, we gonna come to Jesus. We gonna be honest. This has come up for me too. This is about the self-love. Okay, the more you love yourself with this love card, the better you will be at this. Okay, and you won't be looking for it, trying to give it to other people outside yourself, because what you're wanting is you're wanting the people to see you and to love you. Okay, and I get that. I understand it because I've gone through it too in the past. But the more you love yourself and give to yourself, that's why I keep telling you to love on yourself. Because like I said, I understand that you're trying to get the people's love out in the 3D. I get that. I get it. But the most important love in this world is the love that you give yourself, Aquarius, because that love can never be taken away. Okay, because people in your life, they can be taken away, they can walk away, they can pass away, anything can happen. But if you love in yourself, that love is always going to be there. They're always going to be there. Like I say, I talk to myself and tell myself I love myself so much till I cry. That's how I am. And then I get into my energy where I'm like, yeah, you a bad bitch, this and that. I tell myself these things so that when I step out, I have this aura around me. And I'm telling you, the TF don't like that shit. They don't like that stuff, because to them, you're supposed to be this broken down person, like this broken person that they can come in and out of your life whenever they want to. They want to pull the wool over your eyes. They want to manipulate you and keep you in this type of energy so that they can come and go as they please. Okay, so you got to understand this person's thought process, so you know how to deal with them when they step up, because they coming, baby. They coming. Just as sure as this damn mature man is showing up in your life, a mature woman, that other person is coming too. Because like I told you, I feel like as soon as you start to interact with this person, all of your energy is going to be yanked back from that twin flame, and the twin flame is going to come running. So I'm just letting you know, get ready. Okay. All right. So then we've got ascending. So spirit is talking about, your ascension. Okay. You're rising up from this. You won't be in this energy for too much longer. Like I said, if you're focusing on the self-love, you're working on Aquarius and loving Aquarius the way you need to love Aquarius, you're going to rise up. You're going to rise above this energy and not have to deal with it anymore. Okay. Because let me tell you this type of stuff is what draws these type of narcissistic people to you. Okay. It's the way you carry yourself. It's all of that. Because now spirit is telling me that with my TF that he can't stand it, because he's talking about, oh, she arrogant and she feeling herself, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be feeling my fucking self, because if I don't feel myself, who the hell else gonna feel me, right? If you want that reaction from somebody else, Aquarius, you're gonna have to give it to yourself. I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? I'm gonna tell you all the secrets. I'm not gatekeeping or keeping nothing away from you. We always here. I'm always gonna tell you the truth. So you got to love on yourself. So when I go out, especially if I go out places where I know his ass is gonna be, I make sure I start talking to myself and loving on myself, because I'm like, you need to understand that you better nut up, you better have your sack about you, you better have your, if it's a woman, you better have your ovaries about you when they step to you, because I'm not coming like that no more. This is not me anymore. Okay. And so I feel like a lot of you are getting out of this energy and you're moving up. Okay. All right. So the last card we have here is the Six of Cups. Like I said, this is the soulmate card. Okay. This to me is just a further confirmation of this mature man, like I said, or mature woman. This is a blessing from spirit for you doing all these things, for you ascending, for you overcoming this situation with this person. Okay. I know it was hard. I know you were, asking God and asking your spiritual team and asking yourself, what the fuck is going on? Why am I going through this? Why does it get harder and harder and harder? But it was because there were rewards on the other side, as I've told you. Okay. All right. Let me get the other card. So, okay. So we got the passion card. You're going to have a lot of passion for this new person that's coming in, Aquarius. Okay. You're going to have like the romance of a lifetime is what spirit is putting in my mind. Okay. This is going to be somebody, like I said, that's going to cater to you. They're going to want to spoil you. They're going to want to do all the things that you've always wanted to do in a relationship, or the type of person you wanted to have. That's what this person is going to be like to you. Okay. This is going to be somebody that just wants to be with you, and they're not looking to bring you down or to do this, do that. They want to, if anything, they want to lift you up. Okay. All right. So while all of this is going on your side, your TF is planning, your twin flame is planning, they plotting and planning, right? I'm getting the Seven of Swords energy on what it is they can come. They trying to think about what it is they can come and tell you to try to get you to crawl up in that bed and open up your legs or pull down your pants, whatever you want to call it, to give up that D and that P. And I'm just trying to shake y'all and remind you of this, because for this person, it's always about what they're going to get out of the situation. They don't care if you're getting your needs met or if they're meeting your needs or anything like that. It's about them. Okay. All right. Then we've got blow and kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection return. So this is about the new person, baby. This is about the new person, Aqua. Okay. This person is coming to give you all you've ever deserved. So you keep working, you keep focusing on yourself, because what you want is coming. You have earned it. You deserve it. Okay. And like I said, you need to be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Because like I told you, this person tried their best to break you down, but you still here. You still doing it. Okay. So like I said, pat yourself on the back, baby, because you got good things coming to you. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some more messages from spirit. See what they want to tell you. Okay. All right, look, the messages are flying. So it says spiritual work. Much work is to be done on an individual and soul level. So focus on these triggers. Okay, focus on this invisible card here. Okay, focus on what this person did to you, how it made you feel, and do what you can to get rid of this. All right, so that anybody can come in your face and try to play in your face, and you be like, ain't nobody thinking about that bullshit. You can't push my buttons like that no more. And then like this invisible card, these are the things spirit is telling you exactly the things that you need to focus on, so you can get past this situation. Okay, or get through it. Then we've got affection. An open display of love and special attention to each other's needs is warranted. So this is just further clarifying this blowing kiss card. So like I said, you're gonna have somebody come in, okay, that really wants to give you everything you've always wanted. All right, and like I said, you deserve it. Okay, so now we are going to get some messages from your person. It could be from the new person, it could be from the old person. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, so we've got maybe we're better off separated. They ain't saying nothing but a thing, cause that's how I am. I'm like, just stay the hell away from me and we good. Okay, then we've got I have never loved anyone the way that I love you. Okay, I feel like this is from the new person. All right, they burning with the passion, with the love for you. Okay, and we've got I'm always here for you. Okay, I feel like that's the new person as well. Okay, now we're going to move on to another deck and see what your person wants to tell you. I don't know who this is. I was listening to this song last night, so I got to tell you about it, because if I'm hearing it while I'm reading, it is for somebody. Okay, this is a back in the day song. It's by Roger and Zapp, and it's called Computer Love. I was listening to this song last night. When I woke up this morning, it was in my head. It had stopped for a little while, but once I started reading for y'all, it's coming up again. So some of y'all may have some type of romance that's about to pop off with somebody on the internet, because it's talking about like a computer love, like being in love with somebody, you know, on the computer. So I'm just letting you know, because it's playing in my head right now. Okay. 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 All right. This from your TF. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. We know this is the truth. We know this is the truth. They took your kindness for weakness, and then look, sex with you. I told you this person is after your P or your D, and you know, ain't nobody got no time for that. Don't nobody want them type of relationships, because if you wanted to have that type of relationship, I'm sure you can go out, and it's probably plenty of people that would be happy to oblige you. Okay. And then we've got this love is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy, because that person is crazy. The TF is crazy. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pull the Black Hollywood Romance Stars Oracle deck and see what else Spirit wants to tell you, okay, before I let you go. Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to give you a third one. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Aquarius. I see you, Aquarius. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. You know this is about your twin, annoyance. It says, you or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. I feel like this card pairs really well with the confrontational card, because I feel like if your TF knows anything, if they know better, they know to stay the fuck away from you right now, because you're not trying to hear it with this confrontational card. Because like I said, if they come towards you right now, you ready to rip this fucker's head off is what I feel like. Okay. All right, then we've got, this is the first card that fell, self-love. So Spirit is reiterating about that. Okay, so it says, as you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationships and with yourself. Like I said, you want that love from the 3D, Aquarius, you got to give it to yourself first. Like I said, love on yourself, because when I first started doing it, I was just like, people always keep talking about this damn self-love. What they talking about? And then as I started to do it and I started to feel it, oh my God, it's like a, I don't know what to tell you. You can feel the just the love for yourself. And then, like I told you, you'll start to see people, you know, people that you didn't even know liked you like that will start coming out and be like, oh my God, you so cool, you so this, you so that. You'll get people flirting with you. All kinds of things are going to start to happen. Okay. All right. And then the last card, reconciliation. Because remember, I told you, for a lot of you, even if you don't know this person from this past life, this new person is somebody that that you've had a past life with. Not that, it might not be this lifetime, but another lifetime. And so Spirit is saying, be open to someone returning and wanting to work things out. But they're talking about the new person, the soulmate. Okay. All right. All right. Y'all know I love you. I love you. Okay. I love y'all, Aquarius. Okay. Keep hanging in there. I feel like there's good things coming. You need to be excited about your life. Okay. Because things are starting to turn around. You doing the work. Keep doing the work. Don't give up. You got this, Aquarius. You got it. Okay. I love y'all. Don't forget, I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Aquarius.